Yeah.
Alright, all you geniuses out there. Today we're going to be talking about something really cool, something very interesting. It's going to be about chassis and standardizations for the game. We're going to use these to make it more fun for us to play with other people and have vehicles that we could drive around and smash into each other and not have to worry so much about that destroying our frame rates. So what we got here is a micro chassis, a skateboard. We also have some friends doing some cameos. We got Good Scrapster doing happy squats. Did you know that while you're sitting in a seat in the test beta, if you do squats, your name goes up and down? Isn't that neat? I didn't know that. Scrapster showed that to me. But anyway, when we return, we're going to talk about different chassis types and why it's important for you guys to create standards, so that you can all go build on your own separate chassis. Then you could all meet back up on a world of your choosing and have races with your vehicles. You could build trains on standardized chassis. So much cool stuff you guys could do. But yes, we'll talk about it more when we come back. See you soon. Alright guys, I'm going to tell you a little bit about this chassis and why I chose it to be my standard. This is pretty much a street chassis. The cool thing about it, the reason I like it so much, is because since the signs are only a half a block thick, by using the signs and by placing a bearing one block above it, you'll get a 1/2 block wheel clearance. So it's a real easy way to make low riding, low clearance style vehicles that actually look really cool. I'm going to show you an example here of Sheriff Monkey's compact hot rod. He built this on the chassis design and it's really cool. It's fun to drive around. It's really small. If your friends all build on a similar chassis, all your cars will come out around the same size. This would be great for races and generally being able to just, bumping, running, crashing, and it shouldn't be too bad. So this is one of the advantages of everyone agreeing on a chassis standard. So it's really cool. As you can see underneath, it's got those signs there that were built on. And this would be an example of a compact chassis, alright? It'll be available to be downloaded from the workshop, so that if you guys join my world and if we decide to have some races, I'll say, alright, this is going to be a compact chassis race, which means everyone who brings their car to do the race will be using this chassis. So that's pretty much how we avoid all the complication of all the really huge spawns, all the small spawns, or whatever, something that doesn't work out right. We use the right size chassis to do the right size job. We also have this, which is really fun. This is an example of a micro chassis. I mean, this is a very small chassis. About the only thing you could build on this is what's already been built on it, which would be a skateboard design. But it's still fun. A friend of mine took this to the next step, and I mean, it's pretty cool. You can skateboard around on it, guys. No joke. And like I said, a friend of mine, he actually built a whole skate park. It's actually a half pipe he built with it. I'll give you a link to that also for you to get it in the workshop and do some skateboarding with your buddies on these little micro chassis. Maybe turn them into other little things too. I don't know. Whatever you could imagine that you could make go on a micro chassis. It uses that same trick where, because it's a half of a block wide, you could put a bearing on the side of it and you'll still get a half a block's clearance of travel for the wheels, so it won't be scraping the underside of it. So basically the same idea for this chassis here. You get that half a block clearance because we're using a sign which isn't a full block width underneath. So really cool. We're going to take a little look around the scrapyard real quick, see if there's anything interesting. There's another build, another really cool build by Sheriff Monkey to mark your spawn area. We got those. Stu Chris was working on his small chassis vehicles, which is really neat. And that's a pretty good update, I think. We're gonna have some events, and I'm gonna be saying, all right, you guys bring a micro chassis, you guys bring a compact chassis, and we'll be able to do races and stuff. So stay tuned, guys. It's going to be super cool, super fun, the stuff that we're going to be doing. Old MacDonald had a farm. Sir Firemouse is doing a cameo at the very end. Scrapster's doing happy squats. 8-Bit is here building his own little inventions. I wonder what he's doing. And I think we're going to sign off for now. So you guys have fun, keep dreaming, keep building, and time for me to hit the editing room, right, Scrapster? Time for me to edit this up. Oh yeah, get me to work. I gotta get to work.